Hello everybody, welcome back. It's time for Game 2, RRQ versus Titan. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit, bringing you all the action from the Inaugural this weekend, while some of my cohorts are off in Kiev, partying it up with some Starlight Dude 2 action. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there myself. It was a bit of problematic getting a visa in time to get to Kiev, but we're here now live with the Inaugural. It means me getting left at home means we get some good coverage of the Inaugural game, so you guys are lucky that for those of you who aren't watching Starlight, or those of you just want something to watch during the downtime, we're going to get ourselves into game 2. There we go. Sorry for those of you on Dota TV. Hello everyone on the stream as well. But yeah, we're a bit slow getting into this draft. The draft well underway, as you can see. I was just catching up on a few things that needed catching up on. And we're going to see RRQ bust out the Wisp here in game 2. And we saw this yesterday when Titan went up against Myth Trust. When Wisp got taken, they snatched the Tiny, deny it from their opponents, and they will run a solo mid Tiny if they have to. Potentially even a safe lane farming Tiny. But Yamate yesterday played a solo mid Tiny, went for the old school Blink Dagger build, and it actually worked out really well. So we'll see if that's going to be the case once again here as we get towards our last couple of picks in this draft. RRQ started off the draft with a Invoker Shadow Shaman. Titan once again going for the Ohio Nature's Prophet, and also get the Ember Spirit with their second pick. So Titan's last pick now coming up, and we'll see what it's going to be, as it looks like they just need a standard range support, something for Extinct to go with the net sanking. So we do get a net sanking coming out here for Team Titan, and we'll see what that range support's going to be. Rubik still in the pool is probably the big one. Disruptor would have been nice, which is why it got banned out by RRQ, having the glimpse against the IO. But RRQ, they're not going to have any Wisp +1 combo here. They go Wisp Lifestealer, which isn't really anything that scary necessarily, and they're going to go Bane. Oh, smart pick. Against the Lifestealer carry, having the Fiend script to go through the Rage is definitely a good way to be playing this game. And I think Titan have got themselves honestly, I just think they've outdrafted RRQ here. Wisp plus Lifestealer not that scary. You've got the Bane to deal with the Lifestealer. You've got great burst damage from the Tiny Ember Spirit. Sanking to deal with the Invoker, the Shadow Shaman, the Wisp. I mean, the two supports especially very squishy. The Invoker can go for a BKB, but that means he's not going for other items. So, well,
5 seconds remaining.
it's going to be tough. I don't know what RRQ get. This last pick of theirs needs to be something big and powerful, and just that catches Titan a bit by surprise, but I'm not sure what that's going to be. I almost prefer they run Lifesteal in the offlane. Get something else to go with the Wisp. A Wisp Luna's okay. They're going to go Puck here instead, which I think is the kind of hero they needed. Like, I think if they just picked a standard offlaner like your Bounty Hunters, your Timbersaws, your Nixes, it wouldn't have been a powerful enough draft. But Puck gives them some more team fight initiation, some good crowd control, which is kind of what this lineup just needed more of. Like, sure, they've still got a decent amount of array from the Invoker, but against these kind of heroes, you need more lockdown to do with the Bane, the Sanking as well. Like, you initiate on a few heroes, there's always the backlines who are going to punish you. So, Puck can go in first, and then you've still got the Invoker maybe with a spell or two up his sleeve to deal with cancelling off the Fiend's grip and just taking out some of these other heroes. But it's going to be a tough game based on this draft, I feel, for RRQ. But who knows? Maybe this lane stage will go really well. We'll see exactly what the two teams have in mind, as we'll get ourselves in the draft momentarily. Let's not forget to get rid of our draft screen. Woo! We've done it. We've remembered. The Inaugural, guys, continues now. For those of you who want to support the tournament, hello, people on Dota TV. Big thank you for supporting the tournament. If you're watching on the stream, you can buy a ticket for 99 cents, $1, and it gives you access to all the games in Dota TV. I think there's going to be something like 60-ish games, 70-ish games, depending on how many of these best of threes go the distance. We have 12 best of threes in the main group stage. We had qualifiers, pre-qualifiers, we had play-in matches, and we also have the playoffs, which will be 2 semifinals and then a best of 5 grand final. So plenty of Dota 2 action coming your way in the Inaugural. Really good value ticket, and it helps support the tournament as well as BTS. We get 25 cents from every ticket bought. Valve gets the other 75 cents, but that's standard stuff, and it also does help just Dota 2 grow. But right now, guys, it's time for Game 2. RRQ down 1-0 in this best of 3. We'll see them go for an early aggressive play towards the enemy Radiant jungle. Probably just want to get down some early wards here, see what they can get, see what information and vision they can get, and even try and look for maybe an early kill. Quelling Blade through, they chop him down, and did Net actually see anyone here? The ward gets planted, and looks like KYXY scouts him out. So we'll introduce our two teams. On the dire side, down a game will be the Indonesian squad, Team RRQ, Rex, Ragam, Keon. We're going to see Boo Boo playing the Wisp. We've got NFR Nafari on the Puck, Koala on the Lifestealer. We've got Gehenna playing the Shadow Shaman, and finally, on the Invoker will be Don Juan. the big solo mid extraordinaire, or the solo, like kind of solo player for this team. Very interesting and exciting player to watch. On the tight end side, the Malaysian boys up a game. At this point, possibly the undisputed Southeast Asian champions, I'd say. At least the best team in Southeast Asia currently. It's going to be a higher playing the Nature's Prophet. We've got KYXY in the solo mid, Ember Spirit. In the safe lane for tri-lane, it's going to be Extinct on the Bane, Tiny in the hands of Yamate or NWP, and Net playing the Sand King. And we'll see what's going to be coming our way from the two teams here. Puck is going to be straight up off-laning against the tri-lane. Have got some decent wards down. One we're giving some rune vision. Another just scanning out the jungle a bit. I'm wondering if this actually blocks any of these camps. Blocking off this camp is fairly useful because it prevents the double pull, which is often where you see a ward just plop down like right here. So if it blocks it, it's a nice little ward, but I'm not sure if it will or not. Looks like it does not. So it just gives good vision into the jungle as to what Titan are up to. But as far as actual blocks goes, not offering too much. It looks like RRQ have actually gone for a dual lane mid to try and slow down the Ember Spirit. But at the end of the day, Ember Spirit just wants levels more than farm. Even gets a point in Sleight of Fist to start things off to help him get the last hit. And he'll be just fine, I feel, against this dual lane. I feel like they're not going to be able to punish him too much. Maybe later on they can get aggressive, go for a kill once Lifesteal has its phase boots, but until the phase boots come up, getting a kill not going to be easy. They just throw down some casual harass here. KYXY has the level 2, throws the Searing Chains in. There's no rage just yet. KYXY does eat through a lot of his mana there, but he's going to have a bottle up in 300 gold. I say in 300 gold, that's still quite a ways to go against the dual lane, so it won't be the easiest thing for him to do to get this bottle going and manages to get some nice last hits. KYXY, one of those mechanically really sound players. He has some of the best mechanics I think of any player on this Titan team. I think his one problem is sometimes his decision making, and he gets just too aggressive in lane, and he gets punished for that. He treats his lane as if he doesn't often take into consideration what other heroes on the map are doing. If support's going to be rotating in, if runes have been picked up, they can catch him by surprise. That's where someone like Yamate is a bit more of a stable, solid mid player. He doesn't worry as much about dominating the laning stage and mechanically beating his opponents. He relies on just making the smarter decisions, and that's where KYXY often gets punished in mid. But for now, KYXY having a good time here. He's just 100 gold away from his bottle. And in a matchup like this, you need your bottle as fast as possible. That's where those mechanics of KYXY's will play to his advantage. Because getting this fast bottle, whereas Yamate, who maybe plays a bit more defensive, gets a slower bottle, he would struggle a lot more in this lane. And Puck's actually rotating mid. No points in winning rift, so no silences yet. But just that one point in the orb. Actually, he's going to... Scouts at the Sand King. Sand King will be camping here as well. What? Oh, he gets too close to the tower. The tower central vision. They know NFR's here with the invis. He thought he's in fog, but Sand King's there like, hello. I see you. So gank foiled. As KYXY has his bottle coming up now. So really good start for him. As he's just going to throw down some Searing Chains on Koala. Koala, no rage just yet. Should get it at level 3. Actually gets a second point in the open wound. So there's no real chance for any aggression from Koala until he has a point in the rage to get out of the Searing Chains, not to mention the phase boots. That's you're hoping you get phase boots before KYX when it's level 6, which should happen. Assuming he's going for the phase boots. I'd be surprised if he rushed a Midas here, but it's possible. Looks like Whisper's going to come back. Wiz has gone for a bottle here. Searing Chain's going to... I think they even cancelled out the open wounds. I think it was casting it. Didn't want to recast it because once it gets disabled up, there's no real potential for chasing. Oh, the Nightmare's there. Is this going to be a kill? They've got the combo from the Tiny. This is going to be first blood. Tiny gets the kill in the Puck at bottom lane. Nicely played there, using the Brain Sap even. I don't think that was necessary, but they'll make sure Puck does not get away. First blood, Titan. They punish the offlane, and that's with Sand King not even in the lane. He's just off pulling, jungling, doing his thing. He's stacked this once already, so he's going to get probably that second point in Sandstorm at level 3. He's going to pull this. Meanwhile, Xing's probably going to stack this big camp once more. He should stay around here. Or is he actually going to go mid? I think he's going to wait and stack this. So Sand King will go for the double pull. Bane will go for the stack. And really just smart, efficient play. Titan are just so good at being efficient. That's probably... like, if I describe this team with one word, it would be efficient. When it comes to their jungling. They're very objective based. The other thing they are good at is just dominating the laning stage. Like, their laning stage is always executed really well. If you see them behind in the early game laning stage, you know they're probably in trouble. Higher at top will get ganked up here. The Cold Snap, the Wisp blocking as well with it. Johanna coming in. Oh, he's going to get... Oh, almost gets away with the phase boots. That movement speed burst got him very close to escaping. I'm surprised Johanna didn't go for a Shackles there. He almost got punished for not having it. There was a Sunstrike waiting, but you never really know if you're actually going to land those Sunstrikes. Now we see a TP bottom. Xing's come back after getting some more mana for himself. Looks like they realize Puck is... Ooh, going to orb his way in. Actually doesn't manage to do too much with that. Sand King's now Clearing off this stack, the Observer does spot it out, but this Puck, if he comes in near, it's going to be very, actually, risky for him with Bane nearby. And the Observer will spot him out. Puck now going to trade hits with the Bane, but I don't think this is going to end well for the Puck. So, yeah. X-Sync's like, dude, how are you hitting me from the low ground? He thinks it's warded here. He actually drops a Sentry Ward, which is not the case here. The Orb's on cooldown now. X-Sync could go for a Nightmare and maybe get this kill. One right-click Nightmare. Uh-oh. He gets a salve. Oh, that salve saves his life. If he doesn't get that salve off, the Nightmare does a lot of tick damage, and then Bane can almost chase him down there, I feel. It would have been close. I'm not sure if 100% it would have been a kill, but it would have been very close to a kill. Looks like KYX got forced to go back to base and heal. Well. Meanwhile, RRQ, what's the plan for them? This Lifesteal's got 900 gold. Looks like he's going Midas. If he wanted that phase boots, he would have bought it by now. I don't mind the Midas, but I feel like getting the phase boots first is just so nice for actually zoning out KYXY from the lane. Here we go, bottom. Prophet TP, and they do this so often with this Ohio Prophet. They TP him in. They go for this fast tier 1 town. There's so little NFR can do. He's got 1 orb now. But if he orbs to defend this, it means he's got no orb to escape. So it's unlikely we see that. The Treant's just doing a great job of tower skipping, and NFR wants to stop this, but he knows it's probably going to be his death here. Level 4 on the Sand King, 2 points in the Burrow Strike. They've got the Avalanche Sword, and they're taking quite a bit of damage. They are going to glyph this one up, but no TP's in just yet. This is a dead tower. NFR's going to go for the deny, it looks like. Oh, he gets the deny. He orbs out as well. NFR, what a player. That was nice. That was very cute. I'm a fan, Nefari. Watching this guy play is always fun. Titan did not see that one coming. They've got the Arcane boots on NWP. It looks like he will be going for the Blink Dagger build still. Arcane into Blink. Very close to that Blink Dagger now. Hits level 6 and not opting for the true carry Tiny build. And I feel like without the Wisp, you don't have to play the true hard carry Tiny. You can still go for the Ag Scepter after your Blink, but having a Blink Dagger is just so nice for the mobility. You're killing power with your combo here. I mean, even just level 6, but level 7, level 8 especially. It's just ridiculous. Now it looks like they may be going to TP up top here. Extinct trying to walk in, throws down a Nightmare. Here's your TP in. The Shackles is there from Gehenna, but not sure this is going to work out too well from Extinct. Takes a lot of damage. He's going to tangle himself up now. There's 1 kill, 2 kills already. The third is going to be on Gehenna. Prophet with the TP in as well as the Tiny. They clean up this top tri lane. Bane managing to stay alive as well. Nicely played by Extinct. Ran in, put himself in danger for the Nightmare initiation, and once the Invokers slept up, the TP in is easy kills for Titan. 4 kills to 1 advantage. They got a T1 tower as well. Nothing going the way of RRQ here in the early game. And there's your Tiny Blink with all those kills at top lane. He gets a Blink up. He's also hit level 8. Oh boy. Level 8 Tiny is a scary freaking Tiny. He can solo kill anyone practically. Shaman, Wisp, Puck, Invoker at 730 HP. Yeah, Invoker can be killed as well. Lifesteal is probably the only iffy one. Not so much because of the rage, but because of the 900 HP. If you get a Blink stun, he may not get a rage off. But if you hit a full combo, especially level 9, with the 1 point in grow at level 9, I think you can kill Lifestealer from full HP. But I think maybe level 8 combo might be a little short. I'm not sure what the full combo would do damage-wise. We'll find out maybe later on. I hope we do get to find out. Koala's going to minus up and gets himself up to level 7. Tiny now. He's smoked. He's got a Blink Dagger, and this is a dead Invoker. Invoker, man, they don't even need the Sand King for this. The Sand King will be there anyways, just to help out. But probably going to TP in. Stun toss. Easy kill. Yamete can get that solo. Not to say they should let him get solo. They should just... I mean, there's no reason for Titan not to bring in more heroes. They can now transition to a push, but in theory, he can get that solo kill. KYX went mid lane. You need to be a bit careful. The Aggro Initiate has got the Fire Remnant out. This is a very slow Fire Remnant. He's pushing forward. He's hexed up. Oh, he gets the Sleight of Fist off. And he gets the Fire Remnant out. Gehenna did not get the Shackles in time. KYXY leaves another Fire Remnant behind, just in case he needs it to escape once again. And here come the rotations. Tiny and Sand King walking into the jungle here. Do they see Koala? Uh-oh, they see Wisp. Oh no, he's gone to combo. There's a Sand King Burrow Strike as well. They killed the Lifesteal from full HP. Didn't get to see if the Lifesteal would get solo killed by Tiny. They used the Burrow Strike as well to be sure of it. But boy, oh boy, this is not looking good for RRQ. This could be a very fast game 2 at this rate. Ahai's pressuring the top tower. He's got Treants if he wants to summon him. Doesn't have mana for the TP out, which is where he's probably saving his mana for now. And he's got a completed Midas. There's thinking about summoning some more treants here. This tower getting very low. And Tiny, he's not done. Yamate with this arcane Blink Dagger Tiny. We've seen Blink Tiny for the second time now in 2 days in the Inaugural. Tiny's still, I think, a great Blink Dagger hero. Like, I think Tiny's an underrated hero for this build. I'm surprised more teams don't just still play Tiny. He can burst down and solo kill so many heroes.
Invisibility.
And teams just think Tiny's only to be played with a Wisp and a carry role, but he's a great ganking initiator. Invoker gets locked down at mid lane. Yamate's... Oh, there's a sentry hit for him. He's going to have to blink. I think they... Do they spawn him? They drop the sentry ward, so they see the other sentry and they're like, okay, maybe Yamate's being spotted here. Let's play a bit more cautiously. But if he blinks in, it's a definite kill on the Invoker. The problem is he doesn't want to trade his life for the Invoker. He wants to get a kill and get out. Sentry ward on sentry there. Yamate says, okay, you see me, let's back off. Oh my god, this is a dead Invoker if Tiny wants it, and he will... Oh, doesn't get it. Didn't use the Avalanche. Now he gets slowed. TP out. Sand King, Epicenter from the high ground. The Sunstrike's there as well. Yamate going to cancel. And now Anet goes in, does a ton of damage with the Epicenter. They've lost 2 actually, the Sand King and the Tiny. But they've taken 3 in exchange here. Now Koala getting Fiend Script up. In goes your Ember Spirit. He's going to finish... Oh, he won't finish him off. The Infest from Koala. Oh, the plays. The plays from Lifestealer. Koala just getting himself out of there. 3 for 3 trade in the mid lane. I think Titan thought they had better of that one. That's where Yamate for so long was being patient. He's like, okay, I'm not going to blink in, because even if I kill this Invoker, I pay for it with my life. And finally he got impatient, went in. Didn't actually kill the Invoker as well. He tried to use the toss so he could save the stun for his escape. But unfortunately didn't get a chance to do it. Okay, we're X-Men now. Pushing forward, more Sleight of Fist spam from him. He's played a really solid game in mid lane. He was up against this tough dual lane. And made a lot out of it. Yamate now going to smoke up again. Titan, I think, realized they can just use this Blink Tiny to get kill after kill if they want to. The only hero that's causing them problems is Lifestealer. And he's gone for a phase minus, so he's actually not that scary just yet. And they're going to go straight into the enemy jungle. What will they find here? It looks like it may be a Puck. There's your Burrow Strike. Oh, they get the Avalanche off. There's your Blink Toss in. That was needed as well. Looks like there will be Serpent Ward's drop. Yamate. Oh, there's your Searing Chains. Catches out too. Boo Boo should be an easy kill. The Flame Guard actually going to wake up the Shadow Shaman. Burrow Strike through. Not going to catch Koala. He was raged up. Shadow Shaman trying to hide under these walls. The Brain Sap will finish him off. Now Koala's in trouble. One more right click. Should be enough. And Tiny gets it. That was not a melee right click, Tiny. What was that range? 128 range, my ass. It was like a 300 plus attack range, but immediately after getting the kill, he TP's bottom. And oh, did Invoker spot this out? Oh, Invoker, don't show yourself. I don't think Tiny saw him yet, but he's going to loop around. Invoker's about to show himself. Uh-oh, he pops a buckler. Tiny knows he's here. He's pinged it. He's going in. He's going to blink. Stun. That's not a combo. That's not how you combo Tiny. He's done it perfectly all game long, but slight misplay on that combo. It doesn't even matter. He makes sure they get the kill. Didn't get the full double stun damage, but end of the day, still plenty of damage output coming from Yamate, and he's up to level 11 now with 1,500 gold to go with this. Last time we saw him go for the Blink build, he did go back for the Aghanim Scepter afterwards. Not so much to play like a true carry, but it's just good for sieging down towers. You get great tower damage. The team fight damage with Cleave is also very impressive if you get a few right clicks off. Bottom lane though, Gehenna thinking about initiation on a higher here. There is 2 heroes further back. They get the Hex, the Shackles. There's your relocate in with the Sunstrike, Ahio. Splat. Meanwhile, mid lane. Not too much coming there. Okay, we're XY not going in. So it's just of nature's profit they lose. Not the end of the world. As Yamate, I think he just farmed off some neutrals. Gets fairly low in the process. So this will force him back. Johanna's Serpent Wards in 5 seconds. Could go for this tier 1 tower, but still full on HP and unlikely to not be defended. So decides to play it safe for now. Drop some Observer Wards, get some more vision for his team. And we'll see Puck at top. NFR really needs a Blink Dagger. And I feel even with a Blink Dagger, it's still going to be tough times for him. No? Okay, drums is complete for KOX. I was about to say, I'm surprised he hasn't got the drums yet. 14 minutes in though. He'll get them now. This is decent timing. What kind of you'd expect from your Ember Spirit? 57 CS, no deaths, 205. Phase drums 1, bottle at 14 minutes. This is probably about as... This is like your standard Ember Spirit game. You get a few kills, you don't really die too much, you get phase drums with the wand and bottle at 14 minutes. Like 13 to 15 minutes is normally the window where you get it. I think this is like as standard a game as you ever see. Relocate not back up yet. It's still 20 seconds away. Jehenna's at bottom lane. The Sprout actually was looking for him. They see him now. The Sprout gave a little bit of vision. Ohio's now on the run. Here goes it. Wiz tether forward with his Sunstrike. Ohio splits the damage between the creep wave, but he's still going to go down and no TP's in. Titan cannot really respond in time. They're trying to just go for a bit of an exchange here at mid lane. No searing changes actually on cooldown here at the mid lane. KYXY still pushing forward. He can just leave a Fire Emblem TP home if he wants to refill that bottle of his. There's double forward spirits now for your Exalt Invoker, and Tiny going to take the tier 1 top tower. So he's picked up the point booster, is going for that Aghanim Scepter now. As Titan roam through Damien jungle. They've got great vision here. 2 offensive wards in their Styre jungle. And they've pinged out Don Juan. They want him in the mid lane. This T1 tower they realize is very low. KYXO has just refilled his bottle. So he's got full mana, full everything to try and go in. Searing Chain's going to catch up the 2 forward spirits. Unlucky for him. Don Juan gets the tower tonight, but this is going to be at the cost of his own life. KYXO goes and gets a few easy kills. No relocate from the Wisp. Not that he'd want to relocate into that one. And Sankey now has a blink as well to go with his Tranquil Boots. Interesting to see the Tranquil Boots picked up. He's going to have a few mana problems here, but that's where you pick up like a 4 staff after this to get the Staff of Wizardry. Maybe even just a Magic Wand to help solve some of your mana problems. And you have got the Arcane Boots on both Yamate as well as Extinct. That's where he's thinking they don't need more Arcane Boots. It's just not the most efficient use of gold. Glyph is going to be thrown down at the mid lane. Hayo gets slowed up by Koala. Have they got the Fiend Script for this life? So they need to use it. They will use it. Is there anything to cancel it? Puck's there with the Dream Call. But already the damage is done. That's used up most of the Rage Duration. Now the Episode comes through. Koala we brought down. Extinct is also Hayo, both so low. He gets 1 kill here. And now it's going to be a second. Oh, the Sunstreak gets dodged by the Nightmare. The invulnerability state was still there. Tiny now looking to finish off Don Juan. Did Puck actually get the Bane? Bane will end up going down here. Tiny as well as Ember Spirit still trying to fight their way through this. Can they catch up to the Wisp here? Looks like Ember Spirit will get a Searing Chains in just a second. 3 seconds on the relocate. This will be another kill. Puck managed to TP himself home, and oh boy, that was disaster. Wisp actually bought back relocate in, so it was a 5 for 2 in the end. Bane and Prophet going down. Oy, oy, oy. Very, very bad fight for RRQ. Wisp dies twice. The only one who doesn't die in the fight is the Puck, but very little going the way of the Indonesians in that team fight. Titan now up 20 kills to 8. KYXY like, okay, what are you going to do to me? I got Max Flame Guard now, which is actually quite a big deal at this stage of the game, combined with both of his other 2 spells maxed. All 3 of his core spells maxed out, and he's offering a lot of damage output in these fights. And KYXY now swinging towards bottom lane. 2.4k gold in his hands. So Battle Fury probably going to be the item of choice, I'd say, but anything from a Maelstrom to a Desolator also possible. Even I don't think you normally go straight crit, but who knows? Anything really works here. Just insert random good damage output item here, and that's what Ember Spirit's going to be getting. Haya now has his Shadow Blade. He still loves to go for this build. Loves to be sneaking around and just playing this more strategic split push style. Necrobook generally comes after it. Bottom lane, KYXY gonna be a bit careful, but he's just full on aggression. Fire Remote's out. He doesn't know where the Shadow Shaman is. Also knows there's a potential relocate coming at any time. Well, I guess he goes on the Wisp there, but man, this damage output. Oh, there's a relocate mid. It got cancelled. It got cancelled by the bottom lane. Tiny ends up going down to a Sunstrike. Ember Spirit gets a kill on the Wisp. That was at bottom lane. Now the Fiend Grips come down on Don Juan net. Looks like he's going to help out as well as a High to get this kill. Invoker now takes a fall. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit, Koala, what's going on? He's just baiting. He's like sitting there like, dude, what are you going to do? Your ball is up. You can't stop me. Leave a Fire Remnant TP home. Is that what's going to happen now from KYXY? They have vision of him. He's going to be a bit careful. TP, Invoker dead. So no Sunstrikes. Oh my god. That play there. He's Searing changed the Lifestealer while he just stood here watching. He's like, I could fire him out, but I'm just going to wait and watch you struggle. He did a nice kill on the Wisp. Wisp actually died at bottom lane. Like, Wisp tried to relocate into the mid-fight. The relocate got cancelled, I think, by a Searing Chains, and then he kills the Wisp, meanwhile trying to fight. Almost kills off the Lifestealer as well. It's actually really close. They do get a kill on the Tiny at mid lane, though, which is probably the only good thing to come from that fight for RRQ. Yeah, it's the only kill they actually got, and they lost 3 elsewhere. As Titan now going to make their move on towards the bottom lane. The last... Actually, no, second last tier 2 tower up. There's still the one on the top lane, but that's very, very low. Net now has gone for a Urn of Shadows, so get some more survivability. The Urn Shard as well, some mana regen. And Tiny now last hits the tier 2 tower, so more tower money going his way. Oh, blink towards a low gun here. This is going to be a dead puck. Yep, easy pickings here. Dreamcoil gets used. Extinct Nightmares himself. That's not going to save his life too much. Sleight of Fist goes through, but there's no Searing Chains to go with it. And there's a Tiny blink forward. That Shadow Shaman just melts. Epicenter now coming through as well from Net. He's going to blink forward. The Wisp, though, he relocates out at the perfect time. Oh. Net's going to be like, dude, where did that Wisp go, man? He was meant to be dead. Should have been an easy kill, but no, Wisp, the relocate out just came at the right time, so it's a 2-for-1 trade in the end. KYXY just manning up, going forward. He's trying to find anyone, but he's just going to Searing Chain some Forward Spirits. He Fire Remnants out. What a troll, KYXY. What a bloody troll. And he is going for that Battle Fury. He's actually got enough money for the Battle Fury now as well. Meanwhile, Prophet's TP top. He's gone Ultimate Orb, so no Necrobook build this game from Nature's Prophet. Decides there's enough pushing power from the Tiny. Let's get some extra lockdown in the form of a Hex.
Invisibility.
I guess against the Lifesteal, if you can Hex him before the Rage, it's a good way to actually be able to pick him off. There's Yamate. He's invised up. Old Puck. You stay away, stay very far away.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, is it blinking? I don't.
Top
He's got no
tower
orb. Why is, what are you thinking, NFR? He's got no orb. He blinks in, and oh man, he gets punished for it. Now a Searing Chain's going to catch up Johanna. Johanna's low already. Net's now gone into the front lines here. He's actually in some trouble here. He doesn't got the Sandstorm. He's going to get caught out and will be brought down. Searing Chains don't come out. That's going to be Johanna dead. KYXY may need to fire out of this one. There goes your Tiny combo, though. Just so much damage. Tiny just cleaning up. KYXY is not done. He's got a Searing Chains in a second. He's trying to go forward. He will catch out Don Juan with a Sleight of Fist. KYXY get the kill. It's a team wipe. 5 for 2. And it's like all over at this stage, it feels. Titan up 30 kills to 12. RRQ may not call. They've still got Raxa standing, but all the towers down. This has got to be like a 15k gold lead? Yeah, 20k gold lead. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is getting ugly. Tier 3 tower now getting sieged up, and I'm gonna just go in with a silence KYXY Sleight of Fist, and they're gonna start chipping at this tower, even with Puck back, Shadow Shaman back, Whisper's gonna be respawning soon. The Waning Rift was just used, so there's a 7-second window here where there's nothing protecting. They'll get a tier 3 tower before they back off, I imagine. See if KYXY, ooh, Sleight of Fist, ooh, dodges the Waning Rift. Nicely played, and this tier 3 will be kept alive for now. No Deny coming in just yet. KYXY, 1 Battle Free online, good to go. And now he goes back to the stat points, doesn't level up the Fire Remnant. It just scales so abysmally. Like, the Fire Remnant damage so rarely comes into play. You will not see Fire Remnants really ever used at all for damage, except in the very early game laning states. Like, you can, like when you go for those solo kills, you can stack 2-3 Fire Remnants on top of each other, but that's like it as far as I'm concerned when I think about getting kills like in a solo lane. Tiny now at bottom. He's gone for the Yasha to go with his Ag Scepter, so more attack speed, more mobility. Looks like Titan looking to take game 2. This is a best of 3, but Titan took game 1 and game 2 looking very, very convincing from the Malaysians. Smoke out from Arik in the mid lane. This could be a last ditch ever. They have got the silence on KYXO as well as a Hex. Is there any backup? It's coming from Xing. Fiend Script comes in on Johanna. This buys time for the escape. He gets the Fire out. Now the relocate in. Xing may pay for this with his life, but he saved the Ember Spirit. There will be a Blink Burrow Strike. Oh, the combo. Yamate. He gets a stun toss. Only kills off the Wisp. There will be a kill now onto the Shadow Shaman as well. Tiny just trying to fight his way through Koala. It's getting bashed up. The Basher. Oh my god. The Bashers actually get the kill there. Without those Bashers, I think Tiny kills Koala off first. So in the end, it's a pretty even-ish trade. Titan losing 2. They get 3 kills out of it. They almost get a 4th on the puck, but now they're breaching the high ground here in mid lane. Ahaya, he's got a completed Scythe of Vice. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Necrobook. They could have ended this game a lot faster with the Wrath Book, but either way, they're in such a fantastic position here. Game 2. It's all but in the books for Team Titan. They can back off, take Roshan if they want. It looks like they will back off for now. Another Battle Fury is going to be the order of business from our Ember Spirit. He's got about 1400 to go for that. He's got just the Perseverance. Roshan just sitting there waiting to be slain, I feel. And KYXY going to just clear out whatever creep waves he can. So double Battle Fury from the Titan carry player. I don't think there's many options left for RRQ here. It looks like we will be seeing a 2-0 unless something miraculous happens for RRQ. Koala gonna just pop down his Midas here in the mid lane. We'll see a Searing change. This is oh, I thought it was like, is he going for a Fiend's Grip? No, it's on cooldown. Just an Enfeeble. That's a max level Enfeeble. Oh boy, that's gonna be so annoying to deal with. Yeah, good luck last hitting Koala. Oh, he gets one. No, actually, yeah, that was Koala. Okay. Ooh, thinking about the Blink Burrow Strike there is Net. Fiend's Grip now back online. They want to breach this high ground in top lane, and with it, yeah, tier 3 tower so low. One swat, and now Hayo gets the last hit. Now they summon up more treants. They're going to get to work on this, and RRQ have so many heroes at bottom. Only now Puck's going to show up at this top lane with a couple braces just to give some extra survivability. There's a Blink, there's a Dream Call, there's an Infest Bomb. Hayo gets the Shadow Blade off though, he's still alive! Now the Fiend's Grip out on Koala, is there any follow-up damage? They need to also cancel the Fiend's Grip. He backs off and now Burrow Strike in from Net, catches a lot. The Slider Fist doing some good AoE damage. Yamate going to get Serpent Ward trapped here. He looks dead. The Chaos Meteor, the Meatball rains from the sky, covering Mind Vision up, and that's going to obliterate the Tiny. It looks like Nature's Prophet also went down to the Puck, so Puck somehow managed to snipe him, I think, at the back. Okay, so Puck sniped him, but he did pay for it with his life. I think it's worth it at this stage to get that kill, though. Even if you have to pay for your life for it, because this Puck is not all that farm. Getting a kill on the Nature's Prophet, that's the most farmed hero in the game, in fact. So good hold from RRQ, but they still lose the tier 3 tower. It took a, I mean, we talk about miraculous. I wouldn't say that's miraculous, but they get a nice Serpent Ward trap. They get a really good initiation from the Puck with a Lifestealer Infest, and we'll see if they can have some more of that coming their way. Looks like the second battle tree is now online for KYXY.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cleaving his way through these creep waves. Well, Titan want that 2-0 victory here in Group A. This is to decide who's going to be seeing first place, because yesterday RRQ beat Zephyr and Titan beat Mythtrust. Winner of this match will be 2 wins, no losses, and will be first place in Group A. A Titan with a 2-0 win pretty much ensure they advance from Group A. Even in the case of a 3-way tie, having the 2-0 wins gives them a tiebreak advantage over RRQ, who won their series 2-1 against Zephyr.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see Roshan now being attempted. Will there be anything coming out from RRQ to deal with this? They are positioned nearby, but this is just so hard to engage in the Roshan pit. They need it. Another good Infest Bomb. Haya's not there. It looks like they're not going to actually commit to Roshan just yet. They drop a Fire Element down. Send some illusions to go scout. And they've got good vision around the Roshan pit, but at the same time, they know RRQ can smoke, and that's exactly what RRQ have done. RRQ spot them out mid, though. They've got Observer, which will get dewatered. Net with a gem and Veil now to his name. Don Juan working on a Necro book of his own. Triple braces from Gehenna. When in doubt, build braces. Puck says, I'll get 2 braces with my null. How many braces? This is what, 6 braces combined on the Dire side? That's a lot of braces.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Top lane, nice. Flank coming in. Oh, Bane blinks out. Perfect time. He's going to avoid the gank here. Meanwhile, on the backlines, Johanna going to come in, looks for the Serpent Ward trap. We'll get on X-Sync. X-Sync will take a fall to start things off. Now they'll relocate in. Tiny going to work here. He's taking a lot of damage, so I don't think he's going to stay alive. With the Serpent Wards, a deafening blast pushing him back. Net does get off the Epicenter though, and Koala, no rage for you. He's hexed up. I think he's going to go down here. The Puck, the Wisp, the relocate out just save his life. And Boo Boo now, he's back bottom, all by his lonesome self. And Titan just too farm to fail right now, it feels like. Lifestealer buys back, Invoker buys back. Titan can just decide not to push now if they want to after all those buybacks, but with still 2 heroes dead, no Serpent Wards, I think they may at least go for this range rack, which is fairly low, doesn't regen. It looks like KYXY will get that at least. He could go forward on this Wisp, no Searing. Oh, he misses the Searing Chains, I think. This Wisp just melts. What are you doing, Wisp? One more Slider Fist? Nope, not going to get it. If he hits that Searing Chains, it's an easy kill. Yamate now double damage. That's a money rune. He actually bought back into the game. So both teams using lots of buybacks here. Yamate gonna just go into Roshan with a Hayo, and this will be a very straightforward road. And Yamate, I think, without a doubt, taking this Aegis. He's going down very fast in these team fights. This doesn't quite have enough survivability, so he's gonna pick up the Aegis. And with this, just a range Rex at top, but they're gonna work on some of these other lanes. Probably go mid with the Aegis here. They've got most everything they need. Desolate now picked up by the Nature's Prophet as well to give him extra damage output as well as more pushing power. KYXY probably going to start working on a Daedalus. Yeah, there's your Crystallis. Oh my god. Not only is he working on the Daedalus, he's practically got it. 1k gold away from it. He may save for buyback just so we can have a Fire Remnant down in the fight and then Buyback and Remnant in. There's uh-oh, Johanna. Yeah, you're trapped. You're caught out. He's going to be brought down. There's a relocate in. I don't know about this one. Yamate, he's got the Aegis, and he's going to first... Oh, Bane gets the first call on the shot to come. Now the grip on Koala will get cancelled. Nice definitely blast from Don Juan. The meatball's going to go flying through Yamate, but there's the Searing Chains. Don Juan's taking a lot of damage. He's going to be brought down by KYX, while meanwhile further up, it's Koala going down. 3 heroes dead. Wisp buys back. Puck somehow surviving on 50 HP, and... Well, this will be the top melee racks. Invoker, buyback on cooldown. Also an extra long respawn. Same story for the Lifesteal. Both Invoker and Lifesteal bought back last time, which means their respawn right now is catastrophically long. So this will be both top and middle racks, as it looks like. And it's essentially GG. I feel like it's been GG a while, but RRQ held on. Made one good last stand here, but this is not just mid-rack. This is even mega creeps, I think we're looking at. They're going to swing all the way towards bottom if they want to. Yamate still with Aegis. And there we go. Blinks bottom, tosses, Desolator, damage, minus armor onto the tower, and now Tiny just going to clean up the buildings here. There's a blink in from the Puck. He's trying to stall this even more. Wisp, that tether in, very aggressive. They will get the kill on Yamate, but that's just an Aegis for now. Now the Hex is going to be there on the Puck. They killed the Puck. Blink out from the Serpent Ward trap. That's your Tiny, and that's like 1-2 kills, and Puck going to buy back. It's all over. It's GG. RRQ tap out. 2-0 victory, going the way of the Malaysian boys, and fairly straightforward win here in the inaugural. They really clinched themselves a solid first place position in Group A and make a big claim for that top spot in Southeast Asia. RRQ, though, still sitting pretty good because they're 1-1 right now. They've lost to probably the best team in this group. At the end of the day, what it comes down to for them is their final match tomorrow. It's going to be RRQ versus Myth Trust. If RRQ win that, they get second place. They should advance. Unless, even if Zephyr win today and tomorrow... Well, if Zephyr win today and tomorrow, then we get a 3-way tie. But chances are, if RRQ win tomorrow, they're worst case scenario, they're in a 3-way tie for first place, and 2 of those 3 teams advance. Best case scenario, they finish second place. So a really good showing from Titan here, though. All they have to do, well, they can still not advance, like we say. There's a chance there's a 3-way tie for first place with 3 teams ending 2-1. If somehow Zephyr beat Titan, that's a huge if. That's like one of those ifs that's just not going to happen. Speaking of braces, not just 6 braces, a 7th bracer. Bracer Gaming from RRQ. What a one-sided game, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I do realize there's Starlight going on, so it's great to see even like 3.5k viewers tuning in to watch some SEA Dota. Titan putting on a bit of a show here, putting on a bit of a stomp, in fact, as they take out RRQ 2-0. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, at BTS Gods on both those 2 sites. And for now, guys, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be Zephyr against Myth Trust. That's going to be our last best of 3 for today for the inaugural. Stay tuned.